Welcome back everybody to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel. I am your host Zeus and it is Friday, which means it's shit game time once again, and this time we're going to be tackling 1943 on the Commodore 64, and this has come off the back of 1943, the Amiga version that I did 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think, 2 or 3 shit game times ago. And it was enough to stir the hatred for this Tiertex conversion on another format by another YouTuber. So this has been requested by YouTuber Northlander72. Hello mate, thank you very much for your request, hope you're doing okay. And he wants me to slam this bollocky Tiertex conversion into the vault of shitness. And when Tiertex is involved, you're damn sure it's pretty much always going to end up in the vault of shitness. There's no chance that any Tiertex game will slip the vault of shitness. So let's have a look at the details. 1988 it was released, and obviously, as I said, it was developed by Shitomity Tiertex. Musician Mark Tate. It only seems to be, you know, the Commodore 64 games from Tiertex. It only seems to be one slight showing of some kind of talent when it comes to Commodore 64 Tiertex games, because the music, there's always reasonable music in it, and this isn't too bad. But the rest of the game, when it comes to playability and all the other bits thrown into it, when it comes to a Tiertex conversion, it's usually, if not correction, complete shite. Yeah, it was a Capcom classic, follow-up to 1942. It was pretty good in the arcade. I even had the arcade PCB many years ago. It's got 2 players, I said, but so is this, so that's a plus for that. And I think all the other versions doesn't have 2-player game, if I remember right. It's just 1 player only. But nonetheless, let's crack on. Let's see what this pile of shit is like. I shudder to think. Right, we've got to press F1. Here we go. Yuck already. Offensive. Target tone. May you fight bravely. Whatever. And I don't think there's a power bomb in this version. I've pressed every key. You might correct me if I'm wrong, if you want to put that in the comments. I don't recall them being... Oh, what a horrible sound effects. I mean, that is fucking shoot 'em up construction kit all over. Yes, unless you want to correct me in the comments if there is a bomb. I don't recall one. That is awful sound effects. That is cheap as fuck. Cheap as fuck. Visual contact with enemy. Very short stages. 4 or 5 eye blinks and the bloody stage is over. Bloody hell, that plane does as if it was taking a crap. The sound effects, good God. So cheap. So far, the only thing I've... Oh, we got a... Oh, get out of it. Again with the crappy sound effects. Oh, it's just cheap. Horrible. Mission complete. Round 1 clear. So it's like each round is split into 2, is that right? Returning to carrier. So yeah, awful shoot 'em up construction kit sound effects. Screen, playing area I should say, is far too small. It's really boxed. But yeah, it's got a 2-player. I don't know if that's 2-player co-op though. I haven't tried. It might be a 2-player one at a time, you know, take it in turns. If it's co-op, then then fair enough. Even these sound effects, these have been directly taken off a shoot 'em up construction kit. I mean, the actual fucking game looks like that. Ugh. Big brown turds, you can hardly see them. Is that the first half done? Stages are so small. Yeah, so each stage is divided into two. Oh. Look, looks like it's taking ducking down like that. Now, the argument is, for anyone who wants to defend Tiertex, good fucking Lord Almighty, the argument is they never got access to the arcade codes of these games. But that, to me, still does not defend the crap they come up with. Because you can plainly see, oh blimey, by even just looking at the arcade, how the arcade game moves and plays. Take Street Fighter 1 for instance. You don't need to know the code. You can actually, you just put 20p in at the time. You can see how fast it moves and how big the characters are. So there's no excuse really when it comes to the 16-bit versions, especially Amiga, with the power under the Amiga bonnet. It could have done a lot better than what they decided to cough up with. See, this is a multi-gun, and yet it's not that powerful really. So yeah, I don't buy into all of that. They didn't get the game code, so they had to go blind. It's bollocks. You can see what the game looks like. Sound effects. Just by looking at it. You know you've programmed a shite turd. And this was this was £9.99 on tape. Or £14.95 on disc. And I'm finding this game relatively easy. Mission unsuccessful. Why was it unsuccessful? So I have to go back, do I, or what? What happens there? Do I have to replay it? I'm guessing I do. Or maybe I have to shoot a lot of enemies to actually complete the stage. You have to maybe shoot a certain amount of enemies to pass the stage. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Oh my god, this bloody stuff. Look at it. Oh, I lost a life. I actually lost a life that time. Unsuccessful, or did I do it this time? Oh, fuck's sake. Try again. Why is the play area so small? It's terrible. I don't understand why the play area is so small. That's usually reserved for Amstrad games, in my experience. The play area is terribly small. Oh my god, the sound effects on this are just dreadful. You're out of power. Oh, come on, I must have done it this time. Hey, good. It's about bloody time, you know? I mean, come on. So yeah, no in-game music. Don't think the Spectrum version did either. I can't remember. But it moves so much better than this. And it was far more detailed too. Oh, the sound effects of this. You cheap motherfuckers, Tiertex. Really. You just literally nicked all these sound effects out of a construction kit. That's all there is to it. I don't buy anything else. I don't buy that any excuse you come up with. This looks like just a complete, what's it called, blasting zone stage. Just planes. And that's it. Good God, there's no bosses either. Well, I haven't seen any of the big planes that you see in the other version. Are we going to get a big plane this time? Give me that. I need that. Ah, no. Okay. This time it's just a plain stage. No bosses. Let's have some of that. I mean, the unlike the Amiga version I played, at least the firepower connects. That's something. Hey, we got the plane. Right, okay. What happened there? I couldn't even... It's supposed to go left and right, so you get the chance to blow its engines out. Mission complete. I didn't even do anything to it. Just flew over it. Oh dear. I didn't have to. The easiest boss ever. You just sit back and let your bloody plane fly over it. Didn't have to take anything out at all. What a garbage. As I said, I don't know if there's a super bomb on this version. I've pressed a few keys. I can't seem to locate it, if there is one. Ooh, these are a bit fast, aren't they? Collision detection isn't too bad, I will say. Damn sight better than the bloody 16-bit versions. Good God. Oh, blimey. It whacked me there. I need power. I need power. Oh, I was just about to get it then. So yes, 2 stages per level, I'm guessing. Visual contact with enemy targets confirmed. Ugh. Oh, give me that. Do with that. That reminds me of the super bonus pellet you get on Arkanoid 2 on the Spectrum version. You get a mega laser. Oh, I'm dead now. I haven't got any decent weapons now, have I? Oh. Take me wing. Give me a weapon. I need a weapon. Oh no, I'm dead now. Oh, I've got the weapon, but I actually wanted the energy. Yes, a little bit. Is that it? Mission done. So I'm not surprised. I didn't feel as if I shot anything there. Come on then. Let's try again. Now, how many of you bought this game? I've seen worse by Tiertex, I will say. I will say I have. But this still could have been a lot better. The player is so small. I don't quite understand that. Oh, no, you stay away. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot them, aren't I? I'm not going to get enough bonus now. Oh, no, I haven't passed this stage. I've nowhere near shot enough. I couldn't have passed that. Oh, I did. Oh, God. Right. Oh, I missed a do 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 do. That tune at the beginning of the stage sounds very similar to the tune in Human Killing Machine when you win a stage. You check that out. Whenever you win a round in Human Killing Machine, it has this little tune on the Commodore 64 version. And it sounds the same one in this when you start the stage. No, damn, I'm colliding into that. That's not a good bullet. Right. Visual contact with enemy. Targets confirmed. Commencing attack. Right. Oh, bloody hell, didn't even give me a chance to get ready. Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh, come on. Give me that. At least I got the... Yeah, okay, I got some firepower now. Yeah, some power ups. Cool. That was a bit too hairy. Yeah, I did miss the tune, I must admit. Go, 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 go. Shoot, 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 shoot. Lots of slots. Shoot, 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 shoot. I must have done it. I shot shitloads then. Mission complete. I should think so too. Round 5 clear. How many rounds has this game got? I know the arcade's got 16. Which means if these stages split into 2, that means there's 32. Offensive target, you may fight bravely, yeah. I don't know. I'm just repeating the rounds now. I really don't know. Oh. Good shot, I'll give you that. Oh, come on, I've got no power-ups. That do horrible sound effects, but it's a good power-up. I mean, it's responsive. It moves when I want it to, but without that in-game music, it hasn't got the charm. You know, it hasn't got the feel. Do 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 do. Dum 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 dum. Do. Do 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 bom 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 bom. Look at these bloody things. They're literally like they're sitting down taking a dump. Power, that's what I wanted. Oh no, go away. Oh. That it? Here we go. I'm kind of hurrying. I want to die actually as far as this game goes. I'm getting a bit bored. Mission complete. Round 6 clear. Didn't really do much in it. Turn into carrier. Offensive target. Ice. You may you fight bravely. No thank you. I'm a chicken shit. I just want to go home. Yes. Good old Tiertex. Don't we just fucking love them? Just sound like a bunch of bloody school leavers to me. Who took some cash on it, think they can play it. I mean, who the fuck do they think they were having any business in converting computer games? They have the decency to turn around to US Gold and say, sorry fellows, but we're absolutely shite. We have got no idea about coding. So, you know, I wouldn't bother asking us. Well, don't worry, here's £150. It's about 50 times more than your paper round money. All right, and that's fine. That makes all the difference. We'll convert these games for you as best as we can. Ooh. Oh, I'm dead now. I can't. Yeah, get some of these though, can't I? Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. That's it. Oh. Oh no, not this boat again. I ain't going to do this now. I haven't got enough firepower. Or energy for that matter. I'll be surprised if I got past that. Oh, I did. Oh dear. Now I'm getting bored of this game. Come on, we need to die now. This is enough. I've seen enough of this game. I think we all have. It's crap. It's crap. Now, there is another 1943 game which I featured on my channel, a shit game time, but it wasn't a Capcom release. It was an American game, but it wasn't on the Commodore 64, but it wasn't another version of this. Oh yeah, go on. Go on. There we go. Oh, go on. I deliberately on that. Yeah, I'm dead at last. Thank God for that. I couldn't bear anymore. Awful. Ugh. What on earth am I going to give this? What a bloody price, though, isn't it? To charge for this. Shit. Yeah, £9, £10 basically on tape. Nearly 15 quid back in 1988 for this on disc. I haven't said it, you know, I've said it so many times, but it will always continue to come up, and I will keep saying it. US Gold, you were just fucking greedy wank rods. You shitty publishers. You might have come out with one or two good ones, but you know, and as I said before, Ocean come up with some crud ones too, but I'll tell you what, the good ones they came out with were fucking class. You couldn't hold Ocean's jockstrap US Gold. How you got fucking Golden Joystick Award for the year, whatever it was, back in 1988, was it or something? It's beyond me when you're coughing up shit like this, when you're passing these arcade classics to these little groups, these little outsider companies or in-houses, whatever, Go, Tiertex, whatever. I mean, there's software creations as well, but usually under them, at least you get some on the Spectrum anyway, you get some good AY tunes. But you really didn't give a fuck, did you? You just shovel this shit out to the kids. Get mummy and daddy to buy it for them for Christmas. And they are going to be in for a major fucking shock when they open it and load it into their machine and play it, aren't they? I don't recall any other company, any other name, Tiertex, that sends shudders down gamers' backs. I don't recall any other company that on that level, where when you see a Tiertex label on it, you're heartbroken. You don't imagine you're putting tape in, you're loading it up, you haven't even looked at the box. It loads up, it comes up with a loading screen, and there's a Tiertex badge in it. You know you're next to either just turning it off there and then, or just out of curiosity, just to confirm that it's going to be shit and allow it to load in full and play it. That's Tiertex for you. What am I going to give this? The price tag is ridiculous for this conversion. The stages are far too short. The sound effects are absolutely dreadful, cheap as fuck. Directly out of a shoot 'em up construction kit. That's all I can say. Awful, cheap. Commodore 64 could do so much better than this. Good fucking God. So, with the price tag, let me just see some. I just want to press something a minute. There, I'm going to see if it's... Yes! Alright, hang on. Let's see if it's one player at a time or two. I just wanted to see if it's co-op mode. If it's co-op mode, you got a green point there. And it's co-op mode. Now that, I will say, is only in this version. It's not in the Commodore, in the Amiga, it's not in the Atari ST, the Spectrum and the Amstrad. You can't have two-player co-op. Not that I can remember. I'm sure you can't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure you can't. So, okay, there's that. But apart from that, it's just, there's no in-game music either. Come on, it's Commodore 64. Could have easily had in-game music. The screen size is puny. It is literally on Amstrad scale. The screen is so small. I'm going to give that a 82 shits on the shitometer, because it does have some playability. It is, the controls are quite responsive, so I will say that. But that's it. That's what I'm going to give it on the shitometer, and it's flushed down the poop tube into the vault of shitness forever. I'm not surprised. Horrible. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this game, and if you were one of those unfortunate kids that ended up with this for your birthday or Christmas present. Or you just landed it on a C90 tape where it was, you know, off of a mate that lent you a great big C90 tape with mixed games and you loaded this up. Whatever. Let me know your comments on what you think about this conversion of 1943 by Tiertex. Blech! Tiertex, go fuck yourselves, Tiertex. Right. That's it for me, this edition of Shit Game Time. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, if you want to put a request in, the video will come up in the top left, along with 3 random Shit Game Time videos for you to check out and enjoy. Yes, still got quite a big queue of shit game times. It's very popular. I'm trying to mix them up a bit so some of you don't have to wait too long. But yes, my pain is your gain. I bring justice to what judges should have done back then, and they didn't. They were just quite happy to sit back, not police it, which is why you got ended up with crap games like this for such a small fortune when you were a kid. Disgraceful. Okay, until next time, until next week, until next Friday. See you then. Zeus. Out of Shitsville.